Lots of people don't want to go back. At first glance, well, neither would we.
But going back for good can help us learn how to populate other celestial bodies, increase our scientific knowledge, and can easily be supported by resources.
Settling the moon preps us for colonizing places farther away. It's easier to set up a lunar launch pad because it's easier for rockets to leave the moon's gravitational pull. Besides, the best rocket fuel is liquid oxygen, and the moon definitely has oxygen.
So, to infinity and beyond!
But what about science and beyond? Lots of NASA-based inventions are everywhere today, like memory foam, water filters, and battery-powered tools.
Astronomers also want to set up a permanent lunar observatory because Earth's atmosphere scatters light and therefore distorts telescope images.
The development of nanotechnology also aids lunar living, from self-replicating food to regenerating metals.
Scientists are also looking at the genome of the bacterium Streptococcus mitis to learn more about how it survived the moon's harsh environment.
But the lunar environment isn't all bad.
Lunar soil, also known as regolith, is made of loads of elements that we could use to build the lunar base. Basalt, found in the maria of the moon, is also a good building material option.
As for sustaining life on the moon, NASA has confirmed the existence of water beneath the lunar surface at the poles.
Scientists are also planning to launch a collapsible greenhouse into space.
Carbon dioxide and water to feed the plants will come from astronaut breath and urine.
Energy-wise, a lunar base could easily be supported. Since silicon is a major component of solar panels, robots could process lunar soil and turn it into terrestrial solar panels. A Japanese energy company, Shimizu, is actively working on this project, and construction can begin as early as 2035. According to Discovery News, Shimizu Corporation reckons their concept could harness 13,000 terawatts of power. For comparison, the US uses only an average of 1,050.9 megawatts of power in one summer.
Nuclear fusion is also a possibility. It'll generate lots of clean energy.
On the moon, there are sources of helium-3, the ideal compound for nuclear fusion, and companies in China and India are working on this right now.
NASA's current annual budget is around $20 billion, and a project to get there will definitely cost more than that. So how will we get to our lunar base?
Well, NASA should use the majority of their money to reach the moon. After that, private companies interested in space, like Virgin Airlines, could fund the construction of a lunar base. This, according to NASA, could support commercial activities on the moon while enabling new science and exploration missions of interest to the larger scientific and academic communities.
So why should we go back to the moon for good? Well, we can use it as a launch pad, make leaps in science and technology, and we certainly have the resources to get there.
So, let's go back to the moon for good.
For good.
For good.